you're new to the trucking industry, understanding a per diem can be almost as complicated as understanding how to do an 8-hour split on your logbook. Some companies pay outright as addition to your pay. Some companies make it part of their pay program. They'll tell you 45 cents a mile plus 10 cents a mile per diem. That means the 45 cents a mile is taxed, 10 cents a mile is not taxed. Other companies take your per diem amount for the week, deduct it from your gross pay for the week, tax your gross pay for the week, add your per diem amount for the week back into your gross, and that becomes your net. Before I go into breaking these down a little bit, it does affect loans and less money into your 401k and Social Security fund. On the loans, what happens is when you turn in your W-2 to buy something like a house, like a large purchase, it shows on your W-2 what you made without your per diem because they deducted the per diem. So it'll show that you made less than what you actually made. So what I do to get around that is when I turn in my W-2s, I also turn in my last check stub for the year that has the year-to-date pay on it. And that helps offset my debt to income ratio. Let's break it down as part of your pay package. I just used some round numbers, 3,000 miles a week by 55 cents a mile. That'd bring you out to $1,650 for the week. I took a tax rate of 22%. 22% of $1,650 is $363. $1,650 minus the $363 is $1,287. That's what your bring home would be if you didn't have per diem. Now let's break it down with per diem. 3,000 miles a week by 45 cents a mile brings you out to $1,350. At a tax rate of 22%, 22% of $1,350 is $297. $1,350 minus $297 brings you out to $1,053. Now you take your 10 cent a mile per diem pay, times that by your 3,000 miles. That brings you out to $300. So you take your $1,053 and add your per diem to it, that brings you out to $1,353. So it's $66 more per week if you're doing it with per diem versus without per diem. Now let's break it down if they're deducting it from your gross, taxing your gross, putting it back in, and making that your net. Same numbers, 3,000 miles a week, 55 cents a mile, brings you out to $1,650 for the week. Tax rate of 22%. 22% of $1,650 is $363. $1,650 minus $363 brings you out to $1,287. That's what your bring home paycheck would be without per diem. Now let's break it down with per diem. 3,000 miles a week by 55 cents a mile, $1,650. My daily per diem rate right now is $66 a day. I'm out for 5 days generally. $66 a day by 5 days is $330. So you take your $1,650 mileage pay, subtract $330 that you get paid for your per diem. That comes out to $1,320. At a tax rate of 22%, 22% of $1,320 is $290. $1,320 minus $290 comes out to $1,030. Now you add your $330 per diem back in. That brings you out to $1,360. That's a $73 difference for the week with per diem versus without per diem.